The news is out, John Wick 5 is officially in the works. Lionsgate, the studio behind the franchise, has not only confirmed the writing of the fifth installment, but also revealed plans for more spin-offs. Even after the conclusive ending of John Wick Chapter 4, where Keanu Reeves' character seems definitively done, Lionsgate has some surprises in store. Motion Picture Group Chair Joe Drake announced that work on the fifth film has officially begun. He also mentioned the multiple spin-offs in development, stating, "On the Wick side, we got multiple spin-offs and Wick 5. We started to work on it right when the writer's strike started, and we've gotten back to work as soon as it ended." Apart from the recently released TV series The Continental from the world of John Wick, there's also the upcoming film Ballerina, where Reeves reprises his role alongside Ana de Armas as a new assassin. But that's not it. John Wick anime confirmed. Keanu Reeves' iconic hitman expands into the anime realm. Yes, it's getting an anime adaptation. The John Wick franchise, renowned for its action-packed movies, is set to venture into the anime world with an officially confirmed anime series, as revealed by series director Chad Stahelski. Riding the wave of anime's global popularity, this announcement marks another instance of a non-Japanese property being adapted into the beloved animated medium, reflecting the increased embrace of anime across diverse entertainment platforms. Director Chad Stahelski, a guest on the Discourse podcast, made a blockbuster unofficial announcement expressing his enthusiasm for the project and his affinity for Japanese media. In the podcast episode, Stahelski shared insights into the forthcoming anime series, emphasizing its unique potential for exploration. While not delving into specific details, he conveyed the limitless possibilities that an anime format could offer, adding that his dual involvement in both the TV show, in collaboration with Lionsgate, and the anime series stemmed from his non-involvement in The Continental, another series set in the John Wick universe. Now let's get back to John Wick 5, and the thing is, the prospect of John Wick Chapter 5 moving forward without Keanu Reeves is a challenge that the film may successfully overcome. Building on the gripping events of John Wick Chapter 4, the sequel is eagerly anticipated within the beloved action franchise. However, addressing the absence of Keanu Reeves' iconic character presents a significant hurdle that the filmmakers must navigate. Fortunately, the expansive universe established in the preceding chapters offers ample opportunities to explore alternative characters and storylines in John Wick Chapter 5. While John Wick's apparent demise in Chapter 4 seemed conclusive, the confirmed development of a fifth installment raises questions about how the film will handle his death. Although Keanu Reeves remains open to reprising his role, uncertainties persist regarding the sequel's storyline and the potential resurrection of his character. A more plausible scenario involves John Wick Chapter 5 delving into the rich tapestry of supporting characters and story arcs introduced in previous films. This shift in focus opens the door to a myriad of possibilities, with the following options emerging as viable alternatives for the upcoming installment. John Wick 5 could be a prequel with a younger John. There are numerous options for John Wick Chapter 5 to navigate the absence of the titular assassin, and one possibility is to not replace him at all. The film could potentially be a prequel, delving into John Wick's earlier years with a different actor portraying a younger version of the character. Exploring John Wick's mysterious past before the events of the first film offers ample opportunities for storytelling, making it a perfect way to keep the essence of John Wick alive, even after his apparent demise in the previous installment. John Wick 5 could follow Chapter 4's Akira. A strong contender to step into the spotlight in John Wick Chapter 5 is Akira. Introduced in the fourth film as an employee of the Osaka Continental, Akira takes center stage after her father's death, vowing revenge. The post-credit scene in John Wick Chapter 4 shows Akira tracking down her father's murderer, Kane, setting the stage for a continued conflict in a future film. If Keanu Reeves doesn't return, Chapter 5 could seamlessly continue this storyline, shifting the focus from John Wick to Akira. Ballerina can set up a new John Wick protagonist. Another possibility for John Wick Chapter 5 is to center the story around a completely new protagonist, potentially introduced in the upcoming spin-off film, Ballerina. This spin-off will revolve around a group of ballerina assassins featuring Ana de Armas as Rooney. If Rooney or another protagonist from Ballerina gains traction with audiences, they could seamlessly transition to the mainline John Wick series in Chapter 5. The Ballerina spin-off could serve as a testing ground, determining whether a new character has the potential to become the next franchise protagonist. John Wick 5 could explore Kane's origin story. Kane, a standout character introduced in John Wick Chapter 4, has garnered significant popularity. John Wick Chapter 5 could capitalize on this by potentially delving into Kane's origin story. Much like John Wick, Kane has a complex history with the High Table, and the film could explore this background either through a prequel or by centering the story on Kane's past catching up with him. A compelling twist could be having Donnie Yen, who portrays Kane, take the lead role in Chapter 5 with Akira, initially introduced as a sympathetic character, turning out to be the antagonist in the film. The High Table could finally be explored in full. The High Table, the enigmatic organization that governs the world of assassins in the John Wick series, remains shrouded in mystery despite being frequently referenced in the 4 films. Only a few members of the High Table have been unveiled, and the inner workings of the organization are largely unexplained. John Wick Chapter 5 could take a different approach by putting the spotlight on the High Table itself. The film might delve into the origins, activities, and members of this shadowy group, providing a deeper understanding of the organization that has played a pivotal role in John Wick's universe. Mr. Nobody could take over the John Wick franchise. John Wick Chapter 4 introduces several characters with the potential to take over the franchise, and Mr. Nobody emerges as a strong contender. A bounty hunter who, along with his dog, pursues Wick throughout the 4th film, Mr. Nobody's significant role suggests that the creators have bigger plans for him in the future. This could include a prominent role in John Wick Chapter 5. Mr. Nobody shares similarities with John Wick, particularly in terms of personality and a fondness for dogs. Their friendship could pave the way for Mr. Nobody to carry on John Wick's legacy in the upcoming installment. John Wick 5 could focus on one of the other Continental hotels. The Continental hotels play a crucial role in connecting the various elements of the John Wick universe, offering housing and services to assassins. Across the 4 films, 4 Continental hotels have been featured in New York, Osaka, Rome, and Casablanca. John Wick Chapter 5 could shift its focus from the New York Continental to explore any of the other 3 existing locations, delving into the unique dynamics and stories associated with each. Alternatively, the film might introduce an entirely new Continental location, expanding the world of John Wick even further. Halle Berry's Sophia Al-Azwar could return for John Wick 5. Halle Berry's character, Sophia Al-Azwar, made a significant impact in John Wick Chapter 3 Parabellum as a major presence and a close ally of Wick. Despite surviving the events of the film, Sophia did not return for Chapter 4, leaving her whereabouts open-ended. Chapter 5 could potentially bring Sophia back as the main character, offering a fresh perspective in the John Wick universe. Sophia would be a compelling replacement if John Wick doesn't return, especially considering Halle Berry's star power, which could carry the franchise independently. John Wick 5 could center its story on the Ruska Roma. The Ruska Roma are one of the most significant groups in the John Wick franchise, with the Russian family being one of the High Table's 12 organizations. The Ruska Roma helped raise up John Wick, but the organization's appearance in Chapter 4 hints at some even bigger storylines than this. Chapter 5 could center its narrative on some of these Ruska Roma characters, building out the universe of John Wick even more. Well, that's it for today. Let me know your take on it in the comment section. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel for more amazing videos. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.